Ever wondered what kind of person looks at a giant ocean and says, "Yep, I'm going to live and work out there"? That's a seafarer for you. Seafaring is basically the art, and sometimes the adventure of working on ships. Think of it as having an office that moves, except your commute might involve crossing an entire ocean instead of crossing the street. A seafarer can be anyone on board who helps the ship do its job, whether it's steering the vessel, fixing the engine, or making sure the cargo gets where it needs to go. Imagine being part engineer, part explorer, part weather forecaster, and sometimes even part stand-up comedian, because on long voyages, laughter is as important as fuel. It's not just about moving from point A to point B, seafaring is a lifestyle. One day you're in the middle of the Pacific with nothing but blue water in sight, and a week later you're docking in a port halfway across the world, tasting a food you can't even pronounce. Of course, it's not always sunsets and dolphins. Storms happen. The ocean can be unpredictable. But that's part of the magic, because every seafarer has a story or two about the time nature decided to remind them who's boss. So, if you think seafaring is just driving a boat, think again. It's navigating challenges, discovering new horizons, and working with a crew that becomes like family. And above all, it's being part of a tradition as old as humanity itself, except now, we've traded wooden ships for steel giants and maps for GPS. Seafaring, it's the job where your world is, quite literally,